Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus reading for June 2026 for Sagittarius Sun and Rising. Let's take a look and see for Sagittarius. Welcome, my name is Michelle. Oh, the day boy and the night girl. Alright, this is talking about duality, balance as well. And let's see, I'm going to bring in a card. Actually, I'm going to get a spirit animal for you guys. Balance, day and night. Oh, vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Oh, day and night. Gosh, yeah, you're probably getting a lot of activity, which you're going to have to balance out. Get no time wasted here. No time wasted. All right. The day boy and the night girl. It could be that you're in different time zones from someone around you. When you're awake, they're asleep, and vice versa. For some of you, there is belief systems that are being challenged at this time. There could be someone around you who has very, very different beliefs. I'm getting that. There's a really interesting energy here, Sagittarius, of learning from other people. Now, it could be one person, it could be many, but Sagittarius, this is a situation where you're meant to open up to like a mentor-student energy, but it's not one way. It goes both ways, like learning from each other. And there's an energy here of nothing is wasted with this vulture spirit. I don't know. When we think about this vulture, we have a negative attachment to vultures, don't we? Because we see them as carrion. That they eat carrion. They are not exactly an attractive bird, but this vulture is wearing a crown. It's like you balance each other out, and it creates a grounding, which is really good, but there can be like this, well, opposites attract, right? I'm getting this kind of weird energy here, and I'm not sure how to explain it. The only way I can is if by continuing this reading. So let's do that, rather than me trying to struggle with those with that vulture spirit. Yeah, I sense a struggle between you and this person. You could butt heads, but there's something to be learned. There's something to be gained from each other. So whoever this person is, it could be a lover, an ex-lover, a potential lover, it could be a friend, a colleague. Day and night, aren't you? Sagittarius, let's see where all of this is going. I'm going to take a look at you here and take a look and see what you're dealing with. Your goals, anything that could be holding you back at this time, what you're going to achieve, anything you should avoid, what you should embrace, what's happening in your environment, and the potential outcome. Sagittarius, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? There's more compatibility here than I think you suspected. Or you're learning how to be, I don't know, more. It's not that you're putting up with things. This is not that kind of energy where you're just, people pleasing. No. This is truly working together, respecting each other, respecting differences. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, respecting differences. So rather than that butting heads, this is an energy of making peace. Okay. All right. Now here you are, Sagittarius. I've got you as the Queen of Wands. male or female, not meant to be gender specific. And here's that butting heads. We've got the Rams here. You could be butting heads with someone who has strong Aries in their chart, or just someone who has very strong beliefs. I mean, you both do. But this is an acknowledgement where you have different beliefs. You know, not everyone's going to think the same, you know. The Ace of Wands. But boy, you know what? Sometimes that little bit of friction creates fire, doesn't it? Wow. You're like day and night, but boy, when you get together, there is this passionate fire, which can go both ways. I mean, it can be very challenging, because it can be a situation where somebody that you can't both be like the dominant one. One person has to be a little less dominant, has to submit to the other. Oh gosh. Yeah. This is something that's just beginning. I feel this is a new situation. I don't feel it's an ex, guys. What you should avoid: 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Conflict around family, home. Yeah. Vulture spirit. Well, you know, when I started this reading, and I really didn't want to say this, but it's coming out, so I'm going to have to. Spirit wants me to say it. It says, stop beating around the bush. Okay, I won't. There is something around this person. Look, this looks pretty good. Yes, but, and there's always a but, isn't there? You may suspect that this person perhaps doesn't have the best of intentions when it comes to something long-term, or they don't have long-term compatibility. It could be more of a shorter, some sort of short. Does it have legs? Does it have something that can stand the test of time? We've got the Six of Pentacles as what you should embrace. Yeah, only giving as much as you're getting. I feel a need to get you another card here, guys. So let's get a gemstone for you. Flint. Yeah, flint. That creates fire, doesn't it? It creates fire. The flint stone. Wow. That's that Ace of Wands. I mean, whew. There's a lot of power here. Now, flint stabilizes energy. It cuts through to the core of an issue. It clears blockages, that Ace of Wands, and it opens portals. Yes. So at this time, there could be something that comes in here that cuts through confusion, getting to the core of the matter. Something could be coming back here where there is conflict, or there has been conflict. Certainly pay attention. This vulture spirit is kind of making me pause, because everything else looks pretty good, but this vulture spirit, it feels like you need to pay attention to your core strength and your boundaries, so that you can cut ties that are detrimental and strengthen a connection that is more earthy in nature. Now, you're a natural traveler, Sagittarius, and you know how to negotiate difficult situations and challenges. You have an affinity for that. You have a natural ability. But there's something here with this person, I don't know. They may not share your natural ability. They may be very challenging, but I just don't think that you want to fight. You don't want aggravation. You don't want conflict with this person. So you may have to, like, crown someone here who's been a little bit... I want to get a card on this vulture. It's really troubling me, guys, that vulture spirit. Let's see. What is this vulture spirit about? Oh, okay. We've got master and retreat. Okay. I feel like this person is someone who you haven't been communicating with or communicating a lot with. It's someone who is alone. They could have very different spiritual beliefs than your own. They could be someone who has a very different religion. But not that I think that should be something that is problematic from you, but it could be problematic from them. They may question your beliefs, your core beliefs. Maintain strength in that. Don't let anyone tell you that, your beliefs are wrong. But neither should you be completely cut off. And you don't want to fight about it. You're just going to say, okay, well, you know what, you believe that, I believe this, and okay. You're not someone who feels the need to win, but this other person might. A magician in reverse. Why? Sagittarius, this was looking really good, wasn't it, up until that point? 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's something here where this person feels like they should be the dominant person. And that's where you butt heads. I think to be with someone like this, you would have to be more on the submissive side. But with that Queen of Wands, I don't know. I don't see you needing to dominate, but I do need you to stand your ground in a peaceful kind of way, not in a conflict. This person feels very passionate towards you. They see you as someone who's very confident, sexy. They do. But they lack belief in themselves, and so they can, out of insecurity, act within this fiery kind of way. This person has some sort of really fiery personality. They could be another fire sign, or you're just very combustible. This flint, the flint stone, creates fire. But it can go two ways. It can be fiery passion, which is great. I mean, the passion with this person will be off the charts. But there can also be anger. This person may have a hot temper. They could be someone who is getting a divorce or has just recently come out of a long-term marriage or commitment. Yeah. I see you submitting. I see you being involved with this person. Could be someone that you work with or someone that you have worked with. It could be I feel that it's you in love and passion, but I don't feel that you've been with this person physically before. June will be the first time for that, but I feel that you do know them on some level, and you admire them. And I think that you want this person to respect and admire you for what you do or what you believe. And they may not. They may not, guys. Yeah, I see this as you. I see this as someone who is quiet, zen-like. 5 of Wands in reverse, not wanting to create drama, battles. And I see this person as this individual here. They feel like time's running out for them. They could be going through some sort of life crisis at this time. There's this learning. This person has a lot to learn. I feel that they could learn a lot from you, but I'm not sure that they are. That there seems to be a lot of challenge when it comes to this person, the day boy and the night girl. You have tackled your fears. You have faced your shadow side. You've done that spiritual work. Don't feel that this person has, although they could learn to, but they have to be open to it and to the change. And I'm not sure that they are, guys. I'm not sure that they are. Let's see. Let's get some more cards here. Sagittarius. This looks like somebody that's going to come into your life. It's going to be a very combustible energy. A lot of passion, certainly. Could be earthy energy. But the thing is, I feel like this person, what you get from them is this grounding. And what they get from you is this passion. Yeah, it's like you complete each other in a, like that twin flamey kind of way. Not that I'm really into the whole twin flame thing. I mean, there's so much there that I just can't buy into on a personal level. But it is Spirit is suggesting that here, that they are the earth to your fire. They can help ground you in some capacity here, guys. We've got this field that if you're willing to put the work in, I think that this can work. But boy, it is going to take some work. It's not an easy energy that I'm picking up here. But I feel like what this person can do is connect you with that element of earth. Yeah. It's going to take laying some solid groundwork here, guys. Yeah. Is this something that can grow? I feel it is with this Three of Pentacles. This is about not being on shaky ground. This is having a solid foundation of respect. I think that if there is that solid foundation of respect, this can work. If there isn't, I don't see you putting the effort in. Yeah, I don't get you as someone here whose head is in the clouds about this. It may feel like a wish come true, but make sure that you ground that with reality. Don't get too caught up in wish fulfillment. Call on this element of earth. The earth is solid, it's firm, and it'll give you the grounding that you require to make positive decisions about your life. But I do see fertile energy around you. I see stability. You may have to give this some time. It does certainly feel very spontaneous combustion, like once the two of you get together and that first touch, it's like, whoa, something ignites. But does it have endurance? Does it have strength that's needed to move forward? That's the question, isn't it, guys? The possibility is there, but this person has to believe in themselves. I feel you do, but there's something around this person's energy where by being with you, they would learn to be more authentic, more themselves, and there may be some conflict here with this person because you're being authentic and they are not, or they feel that they can't, or they're insecure in your presence, which is not what you want, obviously. Let's see, any other messages here, please, for Sagittarius? Serendipity. I feel like you're going to meet this person. There's going to be this immediate spark, this immediate connection, this merging of energy. It's something that's definitely meant for you and this person, of course. This merging energy. Yeah. Opportunity. this Ace of Wands. It's lining up. Trust it. Spirit's bringing this in. It's certainly something that is unbeknownst to you at this time, but you're poised for this opportunity. I recognize it when it comes in. I feel that you can't help but recognize it, this spark. This means that you are where you're meant to be, okay? Doing what you're meant to be doing. Be conscious of follow-up and follow-through at this time, especially when it comes to someone else. This is something that is meant for you. It's meant to bring good fortune in. This girl in this picture here is merging into these leaves, and they're welcoming her into their embrace. So like them, she's growing in abundance and opportunity. So there's going to be a opportunity coming in for you, fresh potential, and it's happening in its right time and place, exactly as it's meant to. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm getting a lot of different messages here, guys. I want to get some from this deck. It's a lot of very sexually charged energy that is being brought into. This person worries about whether or not they're up for the challenge. Yeah. A time to move on. A parting of the ways. Perception. Getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. This person could be parting ways. I would say be careful of anyone who's just recently gotten out of a long-term marriage or connection. They may be having difficulty with that. Yeah. Unwavering faith. You're being asked to have faith in the unseen. Well, I think that this would take a lot of faith for you to get involved. But remember that this person... There's something where there's the energy that you are the more enlightened one, and this person is learning. Generosity, yeah, the Six of Pentacles, giving from your heart with no strings attached. Yeah, certainly, but not too much with that Six of Pentacles. Embrace what this person may be offering to you in terms of strength, stability, passion, excitement, but don't give more than what they are giving to you. Be careful of the generosity thing. Don't be overly generous. This vulture spirit. You don't want to give too much to someone and then find out that actually that's not what you want. Surrender, release and surrender all control. Yeah, that Nine of Wands in reverse. To be with this person, I feel that it's like a incredible force of nature coming in. This person's going to want you to surrender to them. Oh, Sag. Exciting times. Let's see. I'm going to get one from this deck here. Sagittarius. It's being asked to surrender to the passion of this person. Oh. Capricorn Priestess. Okay. That's very much like a devil energy. And Samovia, heal the planet. Okay. Now, Sagittarius, of course, you do believe in helping nature and animals. For a lot of you, that is something that fires up your passions. You certainly you enjoy people who are connected with animals and nature. You definitely do not like people who are abusive or who are don't treat animals very well. I mean, gosh, goes without saying, right? Capricorn Priestess, for some of you, you're working in animal welfare, or you're helping others that have gone through difficult situations, break the chains of addiction, all of that. I get you as someone who's very focused on your work, healing the planet, healing yourself, healing yourself, you're healing others, working towards a goal. And this is making you very attractive to certain groups of people around you at this time who may be learning from you in some way. This person may feel like they've wasted time, but what you're teaching them is that no time is wasted. Sagittarius, that whatever they've experienced, whatever they've learned, is certainly not time wasted. Okay, I feel you having a conversation with them at some point, something around that, where they feel like they've wasted their time. No. This isn't a waste of time with this person, because I feel like there's something here. There's something more than what this appears. I'm going to get a card from this deck here. If you surrender to this, there's something that you can gain from this. Wise leader, you're a beacon for others. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, that's you there. Unknown territory, you're exactly where you need to be. We had that before. Yeah, it's just something that's meant to be. And all is possible. Choosing your path. Yeah, there's opportunities here. It's an opportunity that's coming in for you. You get to make the choice whether you take it or not. But it looks like success is expanding in all areas of your life here. The gates of triumph. Any other messages here for Sagittarius? Since this seems to be around a connection, let's get some love cards here. Give your relationship a chance with this person. Work on the partnership. Forgiving and learning. Yeah. This is more about forgiving and learning past people who have treated you badly. Yeah, religious factors. I got that right at the beginning, that you may have very different belief systems than this person. Retreat. There may be a time of disconnect after you get with this person, or you may spend some time alone with this person in nature, which will help you connect. Express your love. Finances and career could be certainly affecting you or this person, because I get you very career focused at this time. And we also have a lot of passion here, guys. Yeah, definitely. Anything else here, please, for Sagittarius? Let's get a card from this deck. Peace, agent of change, impact and importance. Yeah. I think that you can bring peace to this person. You can. You're an agent of change for this person, having an impact. This is an important connection. Okay. Let's get one more card here, please, for Sagittarius. Cultivation. Yeah. For some of you, music could be important. You may connect through music. But with cultivation, it's all about where you plant your seed, right? You want to make sure that you plant it somewhere where things are going to grow to the point where you can cultivate things. So it looks like for you, I get spirituality is very important. And there's something about this other person. I think that they can learn more about your spirituality which will help them. Yeah. Music has the power to unite communities, cultures, and listening to music, of course, heals. It supports ourselves. Our musical tones have a definite energetic impact on our bodies. It is believed that cells vibrate and essentially have their own musical intonation. So listening to music can help heal and uplift energy. So there's something here that is meant to uplift you and this person. You may make beautiful music together. Yeah, a stronger connection. Cultivation, of course, is something that continues to develop. So it's something that you have to nurture, encourage. So this is something that you have to keep putting the energy into to make it work. And I feel like there's a spiritual connection here that forms between you and this person. Yeah. Interesting energy, guys. I'm going to get one more card for this. Let's see, I'm going to get one more from this deck. And surrender, again, 2 cards of surrender. That feels like it's the most important message for you at this time, Sagittarius. A chance for rest, chance for recovery after a lot of challenges and a lot of lessons that you've recently had to learn. So there's an option here to retreat, and we did have retreat into a calm environment to replenish your energy. There's definitely a need to stabilize your energy. You've been through a lot of stress, so having a period of respite will enable you to improve your energy level, your concentration, as well as bring a greater peace, with that 5 of Wands in reverse. And this will set you up to start fresh. Yeah, it's a time of recovery, guys. So make sure that you're including a good night's sleep. Focus on healing body, mind, spirit. Ganesha is asking you to surrender for a little while here. Take time for yourself. And you don't have to make big decisions here or anything like that. But yeah, there is definitely an impact. You're making an impact in many areas of your life, and I feel like this will have a very positive impact on you as well as on this person. Yeah, merge with the flow, something that's meant to be coming in for you at this time. Try not to overthink or stress about it. Allow the healing energy to flow through you and around you at this time. I'm going to leave it there for you, Sagittarius. Wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. I thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I'll speak to you again very soon.